Okay, we're at the same location, the morning of day 17. I just kind of like food fair and the word Winnipeg in the background. That's why we're recording this here. So the morning of day 17, it's later in the morning, and we plan to do some things today that we never got to yesterday because of all the problems we ran into with Joshua's bike. So the morning of day 17, take it away, Josh. How do you feel? What are we gonna do?
I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna go to the monastery, maybe Little Barrier Park. We don't know if we'll get there yet. We're gonna go down to the Forks, maybe get beaver tails, and go to this place called Cindy's. It's a good burger place there, we've been told, so we're gonna try it out.
Yeah, so maybe Kings Park at best, University of Manitoba, the Forks today, we got to get that in there. A lot of stuff to do there. That'll kind of conclude our day and see how far we get. Now on Pembina Highway in Winnipeg going south, and we're on this bike trail still. And this bike trail will essentially take us all the way down to the University of Manitoba. I've seen a map of it just north of us right here. And this trail will actually take us all the way to the Forks where we intended to go. So this is an awesome, awesome bike trail. We couldn't have asked for anything better. Little construction here, a little dirty. We're going Pembina Highway south, day 17. Second day in Winnipeg, and tomorrow we'll leave to go back home to Plymouth. Just have a few stops left to do in Manitoba for the Mega Manitoba Movie. Here we are at Crescentwood Park in Winnipeg. Came here occasionally as a kid. Did a few cross-country runs here throughout high school. We're in this pavilion, has washroom facilities, resting area, picnic tables, water, and this is the other thing I want to show you. It's really, really good. We got a bicycle repair shop right here, public work stand. So it has basically all the tools that you need to tune and fix your bike. If you have a flat there, it looks like they have a a pry bar and all those tools. They even have a really good pump to use, and you can see that someone has tried to pull that out of the cement. I mean, why do people do that? Like, this is for public use. Why do you have to try to rip something like that off? That's really sad, because this is here for public use, and if someone really needed to fill their bike up with air, their tire up with air, they need that. So I'm really impressed with that. We're on this trail, this bike trail leading all the way down to Fort Richmond and the University of Manitoba. But I'll get another shot of this pavilion on the other side. That's the toboggan slide for the winter. I think it used to be in a different location, but it's a lot of fun, and a lot of Canadian geese. We saw some deer coming in to this park too. There's the Red River that way, and here is this pavilion here. So it's got a rest area, even got a fireplace there. So if you wanted to make a fire in the winter, you could, to warm up, and washroom facilities. So this is a brand new facility, and pretty impressed with it. We're still on Pembina Highway going south, and we still have this awesome bike trail, this bike path right on Pembina Highway now. It's pretty impressive. This bike trail basically goes from north of downtown all the way through downtown, all the way south to the end of the city. It's a pretty amazing bike trail, and boy, has Fort Richmond changed. All these new shops, and places and buildings. You can see there's a big building going up now. It's really changed. I remember when there was nothing on this side at all. That's Richmond West, you can see on the sign there by the liquor mart. I remember those days, nothing at all. So again, going through Kings Park. Here's the pond in Kings Park. And here's the bike path in Kings Park. This was redone from the flood of 1997 because the path used to be over here. See this old path there? That used to be the main path. And this is now tied into the old path, I think now. It's a nice little bike trail in here. It's maybe 2 kilometers long, 3. And it sort of follows the contours of the Red River. Kings Park.
Sir.
Kings Park, Winnipeg. There's a little labyrinth here to my left. Flower garden up ahead. There's an off-leash dog park here and some green space here. A lot of people come here, but it's not too busy here either. Not as busy as Assiniboine. This is now also the old bike trail. So again, they had to redo a lot of the trails in here because of the 1997 flood in Winnipeg and Manitoba. This is where the Kings Park waterfall is. In Fort Richmond at the University of Manitoba. Just around the corner is where the Blue Bombers play football. Never been inside the stadium, but I'm told it's quite nice. So we're just coming out of the university campus. We're going to head north again on Pembina, going to the Forks. Just on Pembina Highway in Winnipeg. Pembina, that meets Bishop Grandin. And we're at the McDonald's eating $1 ice cream. How is it?
Pretty good. I mean, for $1, like it's pretty good.
Good. Be on our bikes again, going to the Forks. Still traveling north on Pembina to the Forks. We're on this bike path going under the Jubilee Pass. This used to be the most dangerous pass in all of Winnipeg because they had no footpath, no nothing. You had to go underneath this bridge on the street. And I remember one time I was pushed by a car so far that my handlebar hit the side of the wall. I almost got crushed one time. But it's so nice that they've opened up this way and put this bike path in for bike riders. Over 25 years ago, I got my Nishiki bike there at Life Sport. It's still there. And I still have that bike. Very good and durable bike. Seen many, many miles.
We can take a picture of it when we get home. Actually, the grips. were originally on the Mashiki bike too.
Yeah, but those are new grips.
Yeah,
those
these
aren't the
are
originals.
grips, yeah.
Yeah, so there it is there, Life Sport.